talk about annoying. Okay. Can I not? What do you mean invalid location? You know what? Let's just call the bird. Okay, come on, go up. Let's see. Okay. Just go even higher. So one of these is supposed to be the door. Okay. Let's just kind of go around the side and see if I can find that entrance past the Glint Hawks. Okay, so that's where the Glint Hawks were. There we go. That's where Alva almost fell to her death. Alright. We jump off here. There we go. Much better.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft.
There we go. Okay, so this was where I needed to go
Let's see
after
where
all?
this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Aloy! I'm okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We kind of expected this. You kind of get used to it when you're
Hey, Alva?
doing this.
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Yeah, that's possible. Well, if I had known this, I would have just, you know, used the bird to get the rest of the way up.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Okay. Let's just get you out over here.
Can't hook onto that.
Oh, I see. They wanted me to do that. That was on me. Okay. There we go. Okay. Check. Oh, I see. And pull that down. Thank God I caught that. Okay. Tell me we are close enough. There we go.
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Okay. Even closer. So now what? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe just pull myself up?
Whew.
Yeah.
Well, that's done with.
Okay. Well, we're one step closer.
Okay,
Ah.
I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay. Whoa! Oh!
There you go.
I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
Well, I'm glad that, like, she didn't have to climb all this then.
All right,
There we
Alva's
go.
on the way. Let's see what's up here.
Quick save that so we don't have to keep
Made it!
screwing around.
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's.
Ah.
It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Oh, that must be
Award
the Larson
statue?
McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting.
40.
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor
Could
of
use
the
my
company's
focus here.
25th anniversary.
So we have got 2 2540.
That must be the Dragonfly 6.
6.
Atbay used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Okay, so um 2 6 2 5 40.
Not quite right.
Unless we did it in order, so 40 25 or no. 40 2 25
That
6.
didn't do anything.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
6 25 to 40.
That's not it.
40 25 oop to 6.
That didn't work. The two artifacts on the ground. Maybe they used to be on opposite pedestals. Can my focus see anything?
Nothing new.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Probably.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
So make sure the numbers are right.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
40
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
to
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
okay, so 25 is last. So maybe we have 6 40 to
Let me
25.
take a look at those artifacts.
Okay, so let's try 46 to 25.
Not quite right.
40 to 6 25.
That did it.
There we go.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Oh,
Let's see
definitely.
if the data on Leviathan is here.
Anything else up here? Hey, yep. I knew that there had to be at least like some valuables or something I could sell later. Okay.
Well, it's official.
Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on.
No.
Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
I'm glad she restored your
She
faith.
overthrew her father, took over the company so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
Yeah.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Perfect.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
That's fair.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait,
That's-
you're going to what?
Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
No, I'm going to do it. I mean, heck, I fly on a bird to solve all my problems. I can't... What way is out? Okay, Legacy Landfall is over here. Which is just where I wanted to go. It's not... Is it that one? Oh, okay. This will get me almost to it. I need to go... here, then. Yeah.
Careful!
Bye, Alva! Hey, this is probably another one of those chances to get the long glide. For as long as I'm gliding for a certain amount of time uninterrupted. Well then, I'm glad that we were able to successfully make the long glide down. Wonder if I'll land on the ship. Like if I don't interrupt my flight cycle. Hope nobody minds that I just drop in like this. Perfect.
Having a good day?
Aloy! Did you make it?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
Yeah, not only did I make it, I made it all the way back to Legacy Landfall. Okay, let's top off all of these. That takes volatile sludge. This all takes volatile sludge? I wasn't even aware. Oof. I didn't even realize these were advanced. I mean, it's fine. Getting volatile sludge is relatively easy, but... Whew, boy. Okay, finish topping these off. I should hit the stash before we break on out of here. But that should be the last of our quests that we have to worry about. And are we good? I think we're in the clear. Cool. So let's top off everything that we can from the stash. Yeah, because look at that. I used 15 volatile sludge. If I remember right, I don't carry a lot of that on me. Okay. You know, I really expected when I was going to be facing off against Regala that I was going to have to fight the multiple elephants in a row. I was actually kind of looking forward to it. So to find out that I'm not is actually kind of a little depressing, if anything. Okay. And that's all the big quests there done. I mean, there's definitely bound to be more quests, don't get me wrong, that I'm going to have to do at some point. But that's going to require a thorough flyover to look for everything. And I think it's time that we just... Because, like, if I wanted to 100% this game, I know that I'm going to need to do all of the hunting grounds and fight all of the pit masters and all of that kind of stuff. But for the sake of our playthrough, I don't think that we necessarily need to be going through all of that. Oh, right, before I go... Thanks, man. Yeah, let's get some of these. Get me all of them that I can carry, because I'm not sure when I'm going to need them again. Is this how many of this type I can make? Because having some elite acid traps wouldn't be the worst thing. That's a lot of money, though. I don't think I could justify that. Corroding damage. We'll take one of these. Just because all it was taking is metal shards, so... Aerial damage isn't bad. Acid and fire. Pretty solid. Adhesive. Aerial, okay. Just in case, and then we'll top this off with getting the rest of the packs. Cool. Anything else in out of that? No.
With all that, you'll be as dangerous as any army.
That's the goal. Alright, let's just get ready to teleport on out of here. So all that remains is going to go do our final mission. I should go sit and talk with Varl before we continue onward. I like that in this game, cars and buses will carry loot, when I don't think they did that in the previous. Oh.
I wonder how much snow is going to pile up.
That felt a little better on my stomach and a little worse all at the same time. Because of the pain that I've been having, I've been trying not to, like, eat copious amounts. Not that, like, this isn't going to turn into, like, an ED or anything like that. It's just... everything that goes in hurts at some point in the process. So I'm trying to, like, decrease the amount of hurt that I will experience until this is gone. Is she gonna talk to him? I don't think she's got anything more to say. It still sucks that they couldn't bring him back. Like, what? Is this gonna be the trend in this game that we have to kill somebody every game? Because if Aaron's next, I'm throwing something. I loved Aaron too much. We're not doing this again. I mean, we shouldn't have to now that we're restoring Gaia, right? Okay. Here we are.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Appreciated. Tell me there's not going to be a fight in the middle of my army area. Hello.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. at the Hades Proving Lab.
Yeah.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. But later.
Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance.
Okay.
But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
I feel like that's fair.
Very well.
That's
Though we'll both face
fair.
a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Don't worry.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Oh boy.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base.
But
But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you?
nope.
Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does.
I had to
I've
reconfirm.
eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Give him credit for that. I love
Enough,
this.
both of you. We're in this together. At least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
This has been great.
Oh, no. You first.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
I will work on that in 1 second. Am I examining the pendant or not? Oh, boy, from Rost. Oh, this one's new.
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
I can't. Oh my god. Excuse me while I completely burst into tears because I was not expecting that. Okay. We've got new people to talk to. We don't have to.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Kotallo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro.
You know what? I bet that too. Let's talk. Actually, hold up. Okay, I got everything. Ooh, no, I didn't. No! Alright, cool. Right, this is their room, not the room I'm looking for.
Did you need something?
Of course you've overtaken this room. Why am I not shocked? Anyway, I'm gonna use the workbench. See if there's anything I can upgrade or that I need to upgrade. No, I need that. Of course you're in this room. Why am I not at all shocked that you'd be in the data center? I don't have the nerve! Ah, I figured I didn't. Ah. It's okay.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance.
Aw,
I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize.
that's fair.
But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Okay.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Thank you. Yes, that.
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
I like that you can see the age spots on his face.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Yep.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
I'm just making sure I got this right.
All this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming.
Yep.
Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme.
Yeah.
And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary.
That's true.
Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
Of course. By trying to get me killed off by the Zeniths.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need
Why
a
not?
Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans.
Like a puppet.
All while remaining anonymous.
Yeah, puppet master.
Except to Asera.
Did they have a thing?
How did you get Asera to work for you?
Did they have a thing?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation.
Probably would have been easy.
She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
Yep.
So you promised her Regalla and the Tenakth. Asera would help you create a machine-riding army and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You
and
think you
hate.
had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Till I showed up. Undead.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Yeah.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset. Thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
Until they showed
really
up.
Didn't know they had their own clone of
with that.
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail?
Well,
I guess if it
he's
wasn't
not
for that,
wrong.
we wouldn't be here today.
That's also fair. And you wouldn't have a sister with you.
Tell me about the
or
weapon.
captured.
How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
Decibels?
That doesn't fully answer my question.
I'd need a little, yeah.
But I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings.
Because then you wouldn't need them anymore.
Why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones?
He's got a point.
Even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
I still want to know why you're covered in the lights. Like, I know that was something from, oh, what were they called? That lived in the Forbidden West. Or not in the, that lived in the ice area.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
That's true.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
That's true.
So
he
helping
wouldn't
a
have.
bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, actually.
Exceedingly so.
Yeah.
All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
It was a smart call. Like, I might not agree with it morally, but it was a really good call to make.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
He's
Yes,
right.
Well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to know what was found. I get the secrecy thing, but you need to know what was found in Thebes.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned.
Like, you need to
When one of them
know.
teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found
Some
Pharaoh
Resident
at the
Evil
end.
stuff.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain.
Probably.
Like you did with Hades.
For a start.
I mean, especially if he had the technologically capable nature of being able to, like, regenerate his body
All
and
right,
cells.
Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
I love that they hate each other.
About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well,
Not without.
your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know
Ow.
something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
He thinks she's gonna
Oh,
betray us too.
You mean you finally had one?
No, just calm down.
Guess even you can change, Silence.
Honestly, you can just kind of calm down. It's not that big of a deal.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
One's
I
outside.
just know they meant a lot to you, and well,
Thank you, Aaron.
No. Okay, let's go see Oliva, because we've got some quests to wrap up with
Aloy.
her.
You flew? Kotallo told me. And took out Regala's machines?
Yes.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. So we have visitors and a new weapon.
Yes.
Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan.
Aw,
I didn't
thanks.
really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use.
I appreciate that.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And
Good.
I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons.
Of course.
Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close.
Yeah.
His
No
greed
kidding.
led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes.
Yeah.
So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel.
No.
But, in the end, it's not that simple.
They're people.
The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp
There you go.
scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this
Hey.
diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I just had like a moment where this all just clicked and was like too real, right?
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here.
She
Our very
is.
own Zenith.
I
Oh yeah,
almost
this all
went up
comes
to her
together.
to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy.
Probably terrified
Every
you.
diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease.
You and everybody
I don't know if I'm
else.
scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her.
I think it's the latter. Yeah, that makes sense.
You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn.
That's true.
Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier.
I can't tell if she's more my friend or if she's more me. Because I'd be like, yeah, we can, yeah.
Are you okay?
I was
No.
wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She
No.
seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
Yeah.
If
Like
you
a
say so.
spear. Before she blows herself up.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
Yep.
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it.
Yeah, he's very
He refuses
secretive.
to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
Yep.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
That's so savage. Like, almost
I
unnecessarily.
need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Okay. Yeah, see, I knew we were gonna have more beds made up around here. Okay. Let's go see how Katalo's doing. He's probably not happy that Regala's here, but... What is... Oh, his
I
arm.
see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Oh, and he's got a war table ready with strategy. I love it.
Where's that music the Oseram plays?
Oh god. You're not listening to death metal too, are you? Zoe's gonna lose her mind.
Haven't
Please.
seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning.
I tried,
I
yes.
would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
She still doesn't like the
It
praise.
is I who should be thanking you.
Yeah, let's see what's up with the Tenakth.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten.
Didn't I ask about this already?
What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings.
I mean, I guess I
and
really did
leapt
do
into
that, huh?
battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And
I
now,
see.
you have done it.
I see.
Like the deeds
That's
of
why.
the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten.
That's true. You
So,
will go down in fame.
Tell me, how did it feel?
Won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Please tell me you're gonna let this man, when he puts on the other arm at least, be able to fly on these birds. Please tell me. Do you know what kind of, like, experience you would make for this man if you could just let him fly on the birds like the wings of the Ten?
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Yeah.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me.
Also true. And fair. Let's see the
Things
training.
will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way.
Good.
Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though
Good.
I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
That's what Regala's for in the weapon.
You have more than earned my trust.
Well, I'm glad though that I have definitely earned your trust.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
I thank you.
Kotallo.
He really is, like, one of my favorite of the companions. Like, Varl is definitely, like, I don't want to knock a dead man, but, like, I still think Kotallo is my favorite. He's 100% gotta be. There's also something about him that kind of reminds me of Garrus from Mass Effect, and I don't quite know what it is. He's less jaded, but he's more like Garrus in Part 1.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless.
That's true.
The 10 would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
That is honestly the best way to phrase that.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
Probably.
He didn't say no.
Get a war tattoo. Aaron would totally get a war tattoo. He's the kind of person though that would probably get one or two, and I feel like he would definitely get it like quarter sleeve or half sleeve, right? Or he would be like the chest guy that would get like the huge sprawling chest piece. But I don't know how well that would go because I think doesn't he have like a hairy chest or something?
I have to go, but I'll be briefing everyone.
Wait, don't they?
Soon.
Don't they put that in with Mercury? Yeah, maybe don't use the Mercury ink. Just food for thought there. Let's talk to these two, and then that means that the last one we have left to speak to is the old one, whose name I just spaced on, that I want to keep calling Victoria, but that's not her name.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about.
Yeah, we did.
I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Really tempted to do it, though.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's
That's
more
true.
like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different.
Yeah. I wonder what she hopes to get out of this in the end. Like, that's the real question. I mean, with her, I can't tell if they're setting her up to be a red herring or if she actually is, like, going to turn on us, because that would be the ultimate spy move, right? To offer your hand and help.
Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Ah.
Charming, isn't he?
Yep.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
Yeah, please.
We'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Yeah,
thanks.
That's exactly what I mean. Oh my god. I wasn't ready for that. But that's so correct.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Oh yeah, I should find her.
Enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've been watching through House of Ashes, and that explains it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
No.
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice.
Also
You
true.
say she wants to help?
Yep.
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Man, the imperfections on her skin just keep driving my head nuts.
Doesn't look like any of our guests
Like
are
positively.
Yet. So, Kotallo tells me you flew. Well, that's new.
Yeah.
I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. They'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
I bet you he cannot wait to go back and tell Avad, like, hey, that chick you got a crush on, she learned to fly. She taught me, and you're gonna love this.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his?
I
After
mean...
everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
Yeah, for now.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Yep. Okay, let's see if we can find Regalla. So, there's Kotallo. Okay, that's who I figured I was gonna see. Where even would I find her at? Like, is she down here somewhere? There's still secrets to this base that I have not figured out yet. Yeah, Regalla's supposed to be around here somewhere. Where? Is she up in Gaia's headquarters? Nope, here we go. Ah.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel.
Well.
And the others up there. Your squad.
Yeah.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised.
Yep.
So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
No problem. Oh, and you even get the sit down animation. Might as well learn what I can.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
She's right.
Why did you do it?
Dorok, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example.
Oh,
it was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood.
I don't blame you.
Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tenakth.
Dang.
How did Hekarro betray you?
Hekarro called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them. And they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hekarro ordered us to fall back.
Point was made.
Soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand.
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had
She's
greater
right.
tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
Yep.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
Yeah.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks.
She makes a solid
and
point.
Akarja messenger was brought before us. That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a solid. That messenger probably died.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down.
Yeah.
A true Tenakth would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
Well, I mean, you picked the wrong person to fight and try to kill, to be fair. If you'd been behind my backs from day one and helping me, whole other story.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me.
Oh, right.
My agreement was with the Oseram Asera and her sons of Prometheus.
That makes sense.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And
No.
you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her.
That's fair.
But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja.
So she was
and
the
she
perfect.
offered me the chance to run them down with machines.
That's
the
fair.
terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
I bet you felt it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think you have. I have full
What about
conviction.
your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories.
No.
But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Yeah, well. Look, I'm just glad she didn't spit on me.
Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
Okay.
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage.
Yeah.
So show me where to bury it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
She hates me, but at the same time, she respects me as a warrior. Which is, I think, the only reason why this whole situation works. Because even with that hatred, there's a mutual respect of the craft that's kind of going on here. Okay.